Welcome to the Iraqi Dinar Update channel, your trusted source for the latest news, analysis, and insights on the Iraqi dinar. We provide up-to-date information on exchange rates, economic developments, and key financial trends affecting Iraq's currency. Whether you're an investor, trader, or simply keeping an eye on the market, our channel delivers accurate reports, expert opinions, and government policy updates to keep you informed. Stay tuned for real-time updates and in-depth discussions on the future of the Iraqi dinar. The Iraqi parliament is set to reconvene today after a break of more than a month, with confirmation that the session will indeed take place. This development signals a renewed push forward on key legislative matters that have been under scrutiny, not just domestically but also by international entities closely monitoring Iraq's progress. Among the critical issues on today's agenda is the reading of the Popular Mobilization Law, a significant piece of legislation that has long been a subject of contention both within Iraq and among global financial institutions such as the World Bank, as well as political stakeholders like the United States. For years, Iraq's legislative landscape has been marked by delays, political deadlocks, and competing interests that have made it difficult to enact comprehensive reforms. The Popular Mobilization Law, in particular, has been a sticking point due to its implications for Iraq's security apparatus, governance structure, and overall financial and economic standing. This law pertains to the Popular Mobilization Forces, PMF, an umbrella organization of predominantly Shia militias that played a pivotal role in Iraq's fight against ISIS. While officially recognized as part of Iraq's security forces, the PMF has remained a contentious entity due to concerns over its autonomy, ties to Iran, and the potential implications for Iraq's stability and sovereignty. The passage of this law and its alignment with international expectations is seen as a crucial step toward unlocking broader financial and economic reforms in Iraq. In recent months, Iraq has been under increasing pressure to implement reforms that would enhance transparency, reduce corruption, and modernize its financial and monetary systems. The country's financial sector, including its currency policies and banking regulations, has been a focal point for both domestic policymakers and international institutions such as the International Monetary Fund, IMF, and the World Bank. The question of how the PMF is funded, governed, and integrated into state structures is not just a matter of security policy, but also a crucial financial issue that affects Iraq's fiscal management and budget allocations. One of the primary concerns of the United States regarding the PMF is the extent of Iranian influence within its ranks. Many of the PMF factions maintain strong ties with Iran, raising concerns that they could operate as a parallel security force outside the direct control of the Iraqi government. This has implications for Iraq's sovereignty and its relationship with regional and international partners. The U.S. has made it clear that reducing Iranian influence in Iraq's security and financial sectors is a priority, and any legislation related to the PMF will be closely examined to assess whether it aligns with this broader objective. From an economic perspective, the World Bank's involvement in Iraq is centered on fostering a stable and sustainable financial environment that can attract investment, drive growth, and support long-term development. A key aspect of this effort is ensuring that Iraq's public expenditures, including defense and security spending, are transparent and accountable. The passage of the Popular Mobilization Law in a manner that aligns with international best practices could serve as a confidence building. The broader context of Iraq's financial reform efforts includes ongoing discussions about the real effective exchange rate, REER, of the Iraqi dinar, potential currency adjustments, and the modernization of the country's banking sector. The Iraqi government has been working to integrate its financial institutions with global banking systems, address concerns related to money laundering, and implement measures that would allow for greater foreign investment. The resolution of key legislative issues, such as the PMF law, could serve as a catalyst for broader reforms that would move Iraq closer to achieving these financial objectives. Today's parliamentary session, therefore, carries significant implications not only for Iraq's internal governance and security structure, but also for its financial and economic trajectory. The ability of lawmakers to navigate the complexities of the Popular Mobilization Law and reach a resolution that satisfies both domestic and international stakeholders will be a key test of Iraq's political and institutional capacity. If the law is successfully read and moves forward in a manner that aligns with international expectations, it could serve as a positive signal for investors, financial institutions, and global policymakers who are closely watching Iraq's reform efforts. However, challenges remain. The political landscape in Iraq is deeply fragmented, with competing factions often struggling to find common ground on major legislative issues. The PMF law is particularly sensitive, as it touches on issues of national security, sovereignty, and regional geopolitics. Some factions within Iraq's political establishment may resist efforts to impose stricter controls on the PMF, viewing it as a critical component of the country's defense capabilities. Others may push for greater integration of the PMF into the formal security structure as a means of enhancing accountability and reducing external influence. The role of the Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, in the country's broader financial reform efforts cannot be overlooked. The CBI has been working to modernize Iraq's monetary policy, improve the efficiency of financial transactions, and align its regulatory framework with international standards. A key aspect of this effort has been addressing the issue of parallel financial structures, including those linked to security forces like the PMF. Ensuring that state resources are allocated transparently and that financial flows are properly regulated is essential for maintaining macroeconomic stability and securing international support for Iraq's economic development agenda. Ultimately, today's parliamentary session represents a significant moment in Iraq's ongoing efforts to reform its security and financial sectors. The ability of lawmakers to move forward on key legislative matters, including the Popular Mobilization Law, will have far-reaching implications for the country's stability, governance, and economic prospects. Whether Iraq can successfully balance the competing interests of domestic political factions, international stakeholders, and regional powers remains to be seen, but the outcome of today's session will provide important insights into the country's future direction. Thank you for tuning in to the Iraqi Dinar Update channel. We appreciate your support and engagement as we continue to bring you the latest news, analysis, and updates on the Iraqi dinar. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an important update. Stay connected with us for real-time insights, expert discussions, and market trends. Until next time, stay informed and keep watching for the latest on the Iraqi dinar. See you in the next update.